Hey, my friends, Del Denny here, and in this episode, we're going to talk about clarity. And why is that important? Well, let's think about it. There's a lot of people out there that aren't happy, that feel unfulfilled, and they know there's a little bit more out there. And so, in this episode, we talk about 3 ways to be able to get clarity of purpose. Stay tuned.
So the big question is, how do ambitious people like us, who grew up listening to the old advice of go to school, work hard for 40 years, and retire when you're old, create a life today that is meaningful, abundant, healthy, and brings joy, while also leading a life that is productive and full of achievement? That is the question, and this is the podcast that will help give you the answers that you're searching for. My name is Del Denny, and welcome to the Upgrade Your Life podcast.
It's Full Potential Friday. My name is Del Denny, and welcome to the Upgrade Your Life podcast. Well, on Fridays, we do something special. It's solo podcast time. It's from yours truly, and it's tactical strategies on personal development. And so this week's episode is on seeking clarity of purpose, and this is so important for people that want to achieve and get a little bit more out of their lives. And really, this podcast came from talking with a couple people this week. And both of them had one word that I saw was a common trend, in that they were living an unfulfilled life. And I thought about that, and it's interesting. They were both unhappy, and they both said the word unfulfilled. And so I dug a little bit deeper, as any good coach might do, and said, tell me, what does that mean? And really what it came down to was, hey, I'm unhappy because I don't know what to do with my life. I'm unhappy. I see these things, and so I asked them about their schedule, and I asked them about what they want, and they didn't really know what they wanted. And so that's why this episode is so important, because it is on seeking clarity. What I've learned through the years is that those that are successful, those that achieve a lot, those that are living a happy and a vibrant life know exactly what it is that they're after. And so that's going to be my challenge. So I've got really 3 things that will help you in order to seek clarity. And so here's the first one. Let's just define what we want. What is it that we're looking for? Do we want happy relationships? Do we want better health? Do we want more finances? More money in the bank? Do we want to have more fun? What's important to us? What exactly is a fulfilled life? What does that look to us? And then we want to think about step 2 is, what exactly does that look like? So if I want to create better relationships, if I want to have more money in the bank, if I want to live a fulfilled life, so what exactly does that look like? And so you might think about this. So you might do an exercise at home. You can think about getting your journal out and just really detailing out, in a perfect day, what does my day look like from the beginning to the end? What time am I waking up? What am I doing from the moment my feet hit the floor? Am I meditating, or am I exercising, or am I eating breakfast, or am I taking the kids to school? What does that look like? So define what the perfect morning might look like, and then the perfect afternoon, and the perfect evening. You might even set the perfect week, what that might look like. And as you start having this exercise, it's a vision exercise, you're future pacing what your life is going to become. So if you want to live a fulfilled life, well, paint that picture of what it is. And I've said this time and time again, the number one reason why people don't get what they want is because they don't know what they want. So let's start figuring out what we want. And so that leads us to step number 3, and that's to set some goals. I'm a big believer in 90-day goals. And so think about the next 90 days. What are, let's say, 3 things that you want to accomplish in these next 90 days? And so one of them might be, let's say, family. I want to strengthen my relationships with my family. Perfect. So add that as one of those things. So now let's break it down for each week. All right, we've got, I think, 13 weeks in a quarter, so that's 90 days. So we have 13 weeks. Who can I reach out to? What are 5 people? Who are 5 people that I want to strengthen my relationship to? And maybe each person you set one per week. Maybe that could be it. Maybe strengthen family relationships is setting a one night out of the week for just family time, no cell phones, no distractions. And so if I want to live my fulfilled life is strengthening my family relationships, well, now I'm setting goals. And goals are so important. We want to be intentional about our family relationships, or whatever it may be, whatever your goal is for the 90 days. So again, just kind of recap this here. Again, high performers, those that live a fulfilled life, a vibrant life, a happy life, they know exactly what it is they want. They define what they want. That's number one. Number two, they paint the picture of what that exactly looks like. And then number three, they set some goals to obtain that. So that's it, my friends. That is this week's edition of Full Potential Friday. Hey, please, if you like this, share it. If you liked it, leave a review. Those reviews definitely help. So I appreciate it, guys. Well, have a great week. And remember, learn, lead, and live to your full potential.